Hi guys, Keecher64 here, and today we're talking about the new releases for the month of August in the year 2024. We've got some pretty good new releases this month. I would say this is definitely the month for new releases. There's obviously some Steelbooks, but we got some older movies coming to 4K, and actually a pretty significant amount of box sets and TV stuff coming out this month as well. I'm not going to be covering every single thing coming out this month, but these are just some of my picks and some things I think you guys might be interested in as well. So with all that said, let's go and jump into the new release wall. All right, first up is the biggest movie of the month. As always, I like to talk about the biggest movie first, and that is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now, Furiosa may be some people's biggest movie, but for me, the one I'm looking forward to is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I love Planet of the Apes, and I have not seen this one. I missed it in theaters, and unfortunately, none of the theaters around me are showing it anymore. So I was like, all right, I might as well just wait till the physical media. So I've already got this one pre-ordered. We do have the Blu-ray option here. Pretty nice slip cover. I like that it doesn't have the banner, the blue banner at the top, and just says that. It just makes it look a lot cleaner and nicer, for sure. There's also the 4K option, which has its own cover here. Now, it does include two versions of the movie, the theatrical and the inside the lens raw cut. Now, a lot of people, I think, may get confused about this as far as what it's not really two versions of the movie. I mean, it is, but the inside, the lens raw cut is showing what things look like without the CGI on it. So you're seeing the actor's raw performance, hence why it's called the raw cut. So I do think that that's very interesting that they put this in here, and it's something I'd like to check out at some point. So those are those options. I believe there's a DVD option as well. And then here is the Steelbook option. This is the one that I went ahead and pre-ordered. I think it's sold out, and I really like this Steelbook. It does remind me of like the Mondo style artists that we used to have. Same discs that are on the standard 4K set. So again, you're just getting me the Steelbook. I'm hoping that the orange is a little bit more muted in hand than what it looks like here. A lot of times with how heavily things are saturated, it's hard to tell from pictures. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out when it gets here. We've also got Furiosa. For some people, this may be their top movie that they're looking forward to this month. I've not seen Furiosa yet. I am looking forward to checking it out. The last Mad Max movie, Fury Road, I thought was pretty good. So I do want to check it out. Then you got the 4K option. Both of the basic options, I'm not really big on the art for them. We've also got the Steelbook here. Now, this Steelbook is right in line style-wise with the Walmart exclusive Steelbook that was released earlier this year. So if you manage to pick that one up, I think this one will complement that one very well. Other than that, I don't really care for the Steelbook personally. I think the Mad Max Fury Road Steelbook is better looking. But what do you guys think? Let's put them side by side as always. What do you think? Comment and let me know which one you think is better, or do you just think they complement each other, and that's good enough. Next up is If with Ryan Reynolds. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool movie is the one of the biggest movies of the year, Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's interesting that we're getting this physical media release so close to Deadpool and Wolverine, and then he did two completely drastically different movies with this family-friendly movie, and then Deadpool and Wolverine. If stands for Imaginary Friends. From what I've heard, this is a decent family movie, and it's not only on Blu-ray, but there is a 4K coming out for it. We've also got Watchmen Chapter 1. Now, this is an animated movie. Now, I believe it's just 2 chapters. I'm not 100% sure on that. I really like the graphic novel. I actually do like the movie. This is the ultimate cut, so there's actually 3 different cuts of the movie. There's the theatrical cut, a director's cut, and then the ultimate cut of the movie. And in my opinion, this is the best Zack Snyder movie. It's not for everybody, but I like it, and it's my favorite Zack Snyder movie by far. I am looking forward to checking out this animated movie, though. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but because the animation, I'm not 100% sure on. One of the things with the DC animation over the last few years, I think it's really taken a step down, and I haven't been as big a fan of it. So we'll see how this one turns out. There's a Blu-ray option as well as a 4K with a completely different cover here. I like the Blu-ray cover better, I think. And next we've got the Garfield movie with Chris Pratt and Samuel Jackson coming out. I forgot this movie even existed. It must have came and went in theaters very fast, and here we get it coming out on Blu-ray. There is a 4K option as well. I believe it's the same same art for the cover there. We've also got the movie Ride coming out. Now, I think this only came out in theaters in June, so this is a pretty fast release on physical media. Blu-ray only, no 4K release for this one. It's about bull riders in Texas, I believe, and they're raising money to save a girl who has cancer. And I know that sounds like a family movie, but this movie is actually rated R. So I haven't really heard too much about it. Again, it hit theaters. Didn't do that well, and they're obviously coming out to physical media pretty fast. So, but if anybody's out there seen this movie, Ride, comment and let me know what you guys think about it, because I'm curious. We've also got the Bikeriders coming out with Austin Butler and Tom Hardy. It's about a motorcycle gang. I'm too familiar with the movie. I think it's always crazy that Tom Hardy looks so different in every single movie. Meanwhile, Austin Butler looks exactly the same in every single movie. I'm actually looking forward to checking this one out. There is a Blu-ray option and a 4K that is dual packed, so that is pretty cool. We've also got Watchers coming out. I believe this is a horror movie. I don't remember hearing much about it. It's produced by M. Night Shyamalan, so if you guys are interested in that one, it is getting a 4K release. And this one I wanted to throw in here as part of the new release section, Cocaine Werewolf. Because the art looks like something that was in the horror section at Blockbuster in the 90s, where the cover art sold you on renting the movie. If I was walking down the aisles as a teenager and I saw this thing, I'd be like, you know what? I feel like I need to see that. I have no idea if the movie's any good. It probably isn't, but I gotta say, man, the art looks pretty fire. Let's go ahead and move into the older release section. These are movies that are maybe coming to 4K for the first time, or maybe getting re-releases. So first up, we got Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey coming to 4K from Shout Factory. I think this is the first time it's coming to 4K, I believe. So, Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but this one is dual pack. There's also a 4K of Bill and Ted Face the Music, which is the third one. I didn't really get into it. I didn't finish the movie. I just didn't really get into it. I do like the first two movies, though. I've actually got them both on Blu-ray dual packed here. I'm not necessarily going to upgrade. I think the first one is the best one, and the Bogus Journey's okay. I mean, I think it's entertaining enough. That's, like I said, third one I didn't really get into. But anyway, that's coming to 4K. And then we've got one of my favorite comedies, which is Game Night. I really like Game Night. This, to me, is like one of the best comedies that's come out in like the last, 8 years or something. We've been in a comedy desert for the most part for quite some time when it comes to movies. If you've never seen Game Night, I would recommend it. I already own it on Blu-ray. Not sure if I'm going to upgrade to 4K. Maybe I'll wait for a Black Friday sale or something like that, because I do like the movie. It's not dual packed, unfortunately. It's just a 4K release. So, but regardless, the movie's great. If you've never seen it, try and find it on streaming or pick it up on physical media when it comes out. We've also got Frogs with Sam Elliott. This is a Blu-ray that's coming out from Kino Lorber. It's $25 on Amazon, or Walmart has it for $18. I actually really like this one. I've seen Frogs a couple times. It's very much a 70s type of movie, and I just like it. It's a guilty pleasure movie, and I was happy to see it coming out here. If you like schlocky 70s horror movies and you've never seen Frogs, I would recommend it. And from Criterion, we've got The Last Emperor, which was released in 1987. I don't think I've ever seen this. If I did, I don't remember it. It's a Blu-ray special edition here from Criterion. We've also got The Last Unicorn coming to 4K, animated movie. I'd never seen this. I mean, obviously, I'm not the target demo for this. I think it came out in the 80s. So I remember seeing it in Blockbuster as a kid. And when I worked at Blockbuster, we had The Last Unicorn, and it was one of the most rented animated movies we had. It was rented out all the time. So apparently a lot of kids grew up on it, and we're getting a 4K release for that. From The Last Unicorn, let's move over to Chuck Norris with The Delta Force, which I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen this Chuck Norris movie. A lot of Chuck Norris movies I saw on TV back in the day, and they all kind of blended together for me, so maybe I did see it. I don't recall, but it is funny. I think that it's called The Delta Force. I don't know why they didn't just call it Delta Force. Like, drop the.
Drop the.
And we've got Death to Smoochie, which is coming out from Shout Factory with Robin Williams, Edward Norton, and Danny DeVito. And I don't think I've ever seen this movie, or I've seen parts of this movie. I'm very familiar familiar with what this movie is, it's basically Robin Williams and wanting to take out Smoochie, who's basically supposed to be a Barney the dinosaur stand-in. So I've never actually seen it. If you guys have seen Death to Smoochie and would recommend it, comment and let me know, because I'm thinking about maybe checking it out. We've also got Can't Hardly Wait, which was one of those like teenage comedies movies. I've seen it a couple times. I do like this one. It's not like one of my favorite ones at all, but I've seen it more than once, which is a testament to it. At least it's pretty good. It is coming out on 4K. It is not dual packed, unfortunately, just getting the 4K with that. And then we've got Red Eye from Wes Craven with Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy. This is dual packed. I love the slip for this. This would be a great looking steelbook as well, but this one is coming out. Now we're going to move into the steelbook section. First up, we've got Joker coming out. This is a limited edition steelbook. I believe this is a Walmart exclusive. As with Mad Max Fury Road, these are coming out as Walmart exclusives. These were previous steelbooks that I believe were UK. I know they were overseas steelbooks, so basically Walmart's taking those steelbooks and printing them here in the States. So this may be old to some people on across the pond, but it's new to people here. And obviously with the new Joker movie coming out, they are releasing this for people to check it out. I already have the 4K version, so this isn't really one I'm going to upgrade. I don't think the steelbook looks particularly interesting. But it is coming out. We've also got Drive on 4K. This looks really nice. I love the design of this. It definitely screams Kung Fury to me. I've never actually seen Drive. I've heard a lot of things about it. A lot of what I heard is very mixed. Seemed like people really hate this movie or really love this movie. But regardless of that, the steelbook looks really good. This has got to be one of the best looking steelbooks I've seen this year. It is dual packed on Walmart. This one is currently listed for $46, which is just insane.
Who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
Maybe that price will drop, but I've been keeping up with it for the last 2 months on this specific steelbook because I'm curious about it, and I have not seen the price drop, so it's still $46 on Walmart. But it does look pretty nice. We also got Hackers coming out on 4K steelbook. This is not the most exciting steelbook, unfortunately, but it is coming out on 4K. We've also got Dragonheart coming out on 4K. Speaking of kind of lackluster steelbooks, man, this looks really bad. It looks low quality pixel art. The design of it is just, I don't particularly care for it, but this steelbook is coming out. We've also got Desperado, a 4K steelbook coming out from Arrow. I think this will probably look a little bit better in person than what it does here in here with the deep black on the steelbook. I think it'll look pretty good in hand, but on the picture doesn't super entice me, but it is better than the last couple steelbooks we've looked at. Next up, we've got Collateral with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. This one is dual packed. It's the 20th anniversary of this movie. Not the most exciting steelbook because I'm pretty sure this was just the basic poster for Collateral. So, I wish they would have done something a little more interesting, but this one is coming out. We've got Evil Dead on 4K coming out. We've already starting to see some of the Halloween stuff drop in anticipation of October. We're only entering August here. One thing I've noticed with Halloween movies is, man, they start dropping those months ahead of time. So we're starting to already get into that with the Evil Dead steelbook here. We also got Return of the Living Dead. Pretty cool steelbook. I actually really like the design of this. This looks pretty sweet. Not 100% sure on the green. It might look better if it was just a mist, but regardless, I do like that. And The Last Unicorn is getting a steelbook as well. And again, I'm not the target demo for this. But this design looks a lot better than the 4K, the standard 4K design that they went with. There's a lot of colors in here, and this more or less reminds me of what the DVD looked like back in the day. Going back to the Halloween stuff here, we got Frankenstein limited edition steelbook. This is 4K, so this is done by one of my favorite artists, Alex Ross. I've got a lot of signed stuff from Alex Ross over the years. I've got lots of Alex Ross posters, far more than I have wall space to display them. And I love Universal Monsters. Now, this is a Walmart exclusive here. They're asking $27 for it. Now, Walmart previously did Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is my personal favorite of the Universal Monster movies. They already released that one. So now we're getting a Frankenstein. This one's on 4K. I've already got one one of the Steelbooks here that came out quite a little while ago, the classic monster movie collection. I believe there was 10 monster movies in here, and I've got a separate collection that has 30 monster movies. Now, both of these are Blu-ray, not 4K, but since I already own them, I'm not going to upgrade, even though I love the designs for these. And as I said, I like Alex Ross. Not only are you getting Frankenstein, you're also getting Dracula as well. And these are some of the best looking Steelbooks. You know what? I may just have to pick them up just because I just love Alex Ross's art. It's so awesome. And, I pick a couple Universal Monster movies to watch every Halloween. So I don't know. Maybe I will end up picking it up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm giving a whole separate section here to Halloween horror Steelbooks. So all of these are Steelbooks that are releasing here in August. They all got similar designs, so we're going to go through all the options right here. These are all Blu-ray, no 4Ks in the mix here. But we got Hannibal Rising first. That's what that one looks like. And then we got Wolf Creek. You can already see the similarities here. I've never even seen Wolf Creek. We've got You're Next. And then we've got Sinister. And then we've got Texas Chainsaw minus the Massacre. We've got Leatherface, and we've got I Spit on Your Grave. And those are all of the Halloween's movies that are coming out. Moving on to box sets and TV stuff, we've got Tremors, the 7-movie collection with the newest Tremors movie. I didn't know they even came out with a new one, but apparently they did. And you can get it on a Blu-ray. But not only that, but you also got a Walmart exclusive glow-in-the-dark steelbook design, which looks pretty sharp. I love Tremors. Now, most of the later movies I don't like, but, the first 4 I like. I liked the TV show a little bit. I actually have a steelbook right here. I don't know which one looks better, but I do kind of like the new one. It looks more like the standard Graboid. This obviously doesn't. This is not a standard Graboid here on the cover. But it is cool that this one is coming out. It is a Blu-ray. We've also got the Mexico trilogy coming out. This one is from Arrow. I've actually never seen any of these movies. I take it back. I think I've seen Desperado. Have I seen I've seen one of them. I've seen one of these movies, but I was thinking about maybe picking this one up and checking it out, but they're asking $74 for it. That's a little bit on the high side of what I'm looking for, especially when I'm blind buying something that I haven't seen. But that trilogy is coming out. And then we've also got the Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Trilogy on 4K for $80. The price points, again, kind of on the high point, I think, for this, but I love the art design that they went with. I think it looks really, really good. It definitely pops. I'd love to see kind of this design on a steelbook, but again, at $80, not necessarily something I'm going to pop on. We've also got When Titans Ruled the Earth with Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans. This is with the newer ones with Sam Worthington. I actually have one of them here, Clash of the Titans on Steelbook. Wrath of the Titans is not very good, to be honest. Clash of the Titans is kind of good in a little bit of a campy kind of way, but I do love the design here. This one is coming out from Arrow on 4K. I believe there's a Blu-ray option as well. I've also got My Hero Academia Season 6. It's just listed as Season 6. I wonder if this is... Yes, this is Part 2. So Season 6 Part 2 on Blu-ray for $55. I mean, I love this show, but man, they way gouge you on these parts. For instance, I got this one, Season 3 and 4, and it was $40. So I paid $20 for the whole season. And these were previously released in 2 parts. So they really do gouge you on the physical media releases for My Hero Academia. So that's really disappointing. For me, I'm just waiting to see if they come up with another box set that has, season 5 and 6 together for $40, because that may happen down the line. This was a Walmart exclusive, though. Next up is Succession on Blu-ray. I've never seen this show, but I know a lot of people really liked it. I say liked it because most people seem to be pretty disappointing in the ending. I'm not sure what the ending is, but I do know that I heard a lot of people saying the ending was not very good and almost ruined the series. But a lot of people really did like this show, and you're getting the complete series option here. They're asking $85 for this one on Blu-ray, which isn't bad. I don't think that's bad. We've also got Vikings Valhalla Season 1. I believe this is part of the Vikings spin-off series or something. I'm not sure because I haven't checked it out yet, but Season 1 is coming out on Blu-ray. We've also got Chucky Season 3 coming out. I didn't know this show was still running, but Chucky season 3 is coming out. And then finally, last and least, in my opinion, is Star Trek Discovery, the complete series. For you guys out there, if you guys like Star Trek Discovery, that is coming out. The Blu-ray collection for $60, even though I don't like this series at all. As a Star Trek fan, I kind of hate this series, to be honest. I did want to share it because some people do like it. And if you like it, that's fine. I don't like it. And for $60 for the complete series is honestly not a bad deal if you like the show. So that one is coming out. And that's it for the new release wall for August 2024. As always, comment and let me know what you guys are going to be picking up here in the comment section below. What are you most looking forward to? Always interested to hear what you guys have to say about the movies that are coming out. So if you like this video, like the new release wall videos, I do these every month at the beginning of the month. So subscribe if you like this video. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geetrue64, and I'll always tell you the truth.